Hello everybody, this is Alan, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the word count tracking Excel spreadsheet that I had developed for my own use, and I'm making it available to you if you're interested. There's a link where to purchase this down in the description below this video, whether you're watching this on YouTube, on my website, or wherever. And here is what it looks like, what it would look like once the year is completed. I like charts, so I had a column chart and a pie chart created so I can take a look at my word count for each month, and it's all outlined here by month as well as by week. I also have a running tally of a writing streak. So for example, in this example here, I wrote for 33 days in a row, and that's pretty straightforward. If you write for 3 days in a row, it'll say 3 days here. If you skip a day, it'll go back down to nothing, and then it'll start up again on the next day when you start a new streak. And here is the project overview. Here is where you put all the information on your writing project, so you can keep track of multiple projects at the same time. And it provides an overview here of your status and where you're at, whether you've started the project, whether you've completed it. And here is the January, just so you can take a look. This is all dummy data, obviously, but word count here, goal, the monthly goal here is to write, the project goal is to write 50,000 words. And so it shows you what you need to do, it tells you when you're done. And so I need to be writing at least 1,613 words per day to hit that target. And when you, so for example, on this day, I wrote 1,458, so I didn't make the target. And so it'll be like a little sudden red, and there's a little X mark here. The next day I wrote 3,576 words, so I made it. So it's green, get a green check mark. If I'm getting close to the target, like for example here, I'm at 1571. I need to get 1613, so I'm pretty close. So it'll throw a little warning exclamation point in yellow, like you're so close. Continue writing. And so anyway, this is how it goes for every month. Each month is broken up by tab. So anything what you enter here, everything else here is tallied automatically by the spreadsheet. There's also some optional columns like hours spent, writing, number of sprints, primary writing location, comments. These are all optional. The only one that you really need to fill in here is the words written today. So here's where you would put that information down. So let me show you the spreadsheet. Here's the spreadsheet for 2018. So it'll be blank, obviously. You enter your projects here, and it's pretty straightforward. So let's say you put whatever you want here for your project name, your work in progress, full name, description, whatever you want would go in here. Word count, 50,000, let's say. You can put your plan finished date there if you want. And so this is all you really need to for this to start working is just to put you put your project in here in the project overview, and your plan word count. That's the only items that you need to be able to track. So let's say, for example, then we were here in January, and let's say I'm going to work on project 3, which is the one I just created. So you just select it from here, and let's say I'm going to work on this project all month. So I'll just go ahead and enter that for the whole month. Let me just clear this out here. This is all test dummy data anyway. And so words written. So let's say today I wrote 2,000 words. I'll come in here, enter that, and as you can see, it starts keeping the running tally here. Let's say the next day I wrote 585 words, and as you can see, it starts keeping the tab here. And let's say this one day I don't quite make it. So as you can see, it's very straightforward. Everything is kept on track here. As you can see, it tells you how much more words you need to meet your target of 50,000. It gives you the total words, your average words per day, I haven't been entering the hours here, so this will be 0, obviously. Percentage that's needed left and how many to meet the goal. And running tally is created here for every day. So as you can see, right. So right now I've written 14,567 words, and then that's what's denoted here because that's where I'm at right now. So let me do a couple more here. Oop, went a little overboard on that one. And so anyway, this goes on, as you can see. I'm gonna go ahead and autofill this. Just so you can see a completed month. So as you can see, everything here is tallied. And in this example, I hit 65,251 words. And so as you can see now here, it says it's done with comparison to, it gives you how many you need to do here. It keeps a tally of here, and then when you completed the writing project, it'll say it's done here. And so here's the other information. I exceeded my target of 50,000 by 31%. And here's how many words I went over by. If you go to the project overview, now you'll see project 3 has been completed. It's done. It's at 131%. And if you go to the dashboard, you'll see this has all now been populated, and it's got the current writing streak going here. And everything is being tallied. So very straightforward spreadsheet, but it's a very powerful one with some really cool formulas, as you can see. And like I said, all you need to do is enter the words written today in this column. That's all you need to enter. All these other stuff here is optional, but all you need to do is enter this here, and everything else will be calculated. All this data here, all this data here, as well as in these other columns, and in the dashboard, and in the overview, all this stuff will be automatically calculated based on the data, on the numbers that you enter in this column in words written today. And you can also, if you're working on different projects, you can do that as well. For example, let's say today I worked on project 1 for a couple days, then I went back to project 3. So just from the drop down, as long as you enter that information here, as you create a project here, you'll be able to select what project you're working on. So this handles multiple projects. It handles everything. It's very easy to change the words, the word count. You can do that right here from the spreadsheet if you want. So for example, let's say I want to be 60,000 words instead. So as you can see, everything gets changed. Everything gets changed automatically, as you can see. And same thing here with the project overview. You can change it here or enter whatever you want here. So whether it's 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, 100,000, it doesn't matter. You can change that easily. So that's it. It's a basic spreadsheet, but it's a pretty powerful one. I had this created based on, I tried almost all the spreadsheets that were out there for word tracking. And a lot of them were out of date, and some had things that were cool, but had other features that I wanted. And so I just had this created for myself, and I'm now making that available to you. If you're interested, just click on the link in below this video, and you can download this spreadsheet. So thanks for watching the video.